Hey guys, welcome back to Black Emerald Group. My name is Sia, call sign Echo04. First of all, I want to wish everyone stay safe during this pandemic that's right now going on. The COVID-19 has caused a lot of deaths, and we hope we're doing our part by social distancing and washing our hands and looking after ourselves. Right, so let's get into topic. As you all know, I've done my video for my Mark 18 gas blowback build, and I've got a lot of questions over it. What I've done this, and I've tried to answer as much as I can on my own page and on our group page on Black Emerald Tactical. But I was going through my kit today, and most people don't know UK right now is on lockdown, so we're all on basically on quarantine, so we can't go out. We have to be social distancing, as they say. And I came across my first ever gas blowback build, which is this one. So this was my first ever build. I went for more of that SOCOM kind of look. Basically it's just a WE gas blowback with some extras added to it, which I'm going to go into details. With me, what I tend to do is I've kept one lower and built several uppers. So when it comes to just playing different types of games or having different types of kits, I can just swap out my uppers based on the look or the loadout I'm going with. And this was my first ever build. Now I'm not going to get into too much details on the lowers, on the lower part, because it's pretty much standard with all my other guns because it's the same lower. But I'll quickly run over. It's an RA trigger box. It's worked for me. I heard people say this it's junk, blah blah blah. I've had it for 10 years, never had an issue with it. Steel trigger group. I've got the Angrygun Super buffer inside the buffer tube. I've got a real CTR stock here with a sling adapter, QD sling adapter. Then I've got the real Magpul enhanced mag release, and I've got the Angrygun ambidextrous trigger, fire selector, sorry. That's pretty much as it goes with the lower. Now the upper, it's a different story. So I built the upper from scratch because on the other gun it came as a set, so this was what I changed out later on due time. So starting with the charging handle, this is a BCM charging handle, it's a real one, it's not a fake one. I had the PTS Raiden one, and literally within 2 weeks it snapped, and then from then I needed a real one. And this is before all this ITAR came into power and all that, so I was able to literally buy one straight away from BCM themselves. It's a large latch left-handed side one, so the latch is on the left-handed side, mainly because at the time I used to palm it from if I was going to be here, I'll palm it from like that. But then later on, when Raiden came out, I got the Raiden ones, the Ambi ones, the butterfly style ones. Then coming forward, the rail is a real genuine CAC or Knight's Armament rail, which is found on the M4s. I bought it for $150 from Gas Gun Forums. I bought it for steel because it came with the rail slides and the foregrip. It's amazing. You can feel the difference because it's aluminum and it's so much lighter, or aluminium we say in the UK. Compared to the genuine WE ones, you can feel the difference straight away. When I swapped them out, you can feel the gun was much lighter. Light or optics and all that. Light is a genuine SureFire M952V. It's got the switchable heads, which you can switch from white light to infrared. It's around I think 250 lumens, which is good enough for me. Doesn't give you that washout. It's just bright enough for me so I can use. The Peq is a company called Invisiblesight. They've gone down now, but basically what they do is they get an FMA body, switch out all the internals for infrared and mil-spec laser styles. So it's got a 5 milliwatt infrared US spec infrared laser with a 25 milliwatt infrared flood. This is the first generation one, so the heads cannot be adjusted for a narrow beam, so it's just a big wash flood. Then with the internals for the upper, it's got a Maple Leaf Decepticon 50 bucking and a PDI 6.1 in a barrel, which goes all the way out to the end here. This was my first build. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite builds actually, to be honest. And just when I took it out today, it actually felt good just to like literally grip it and the way I've set it up is everything's kind of like in my hand way, so when I'm gripping it, I've got my, I could be able to thumb my pec or quickly just push on my light as it is like this to give you that feel and to give you that quick, if you want to transition between light and laser or whatever. The optics I forgot to mention here are genuine ones. I've got a couple of Eotech, so this is the XPS. I've got it as a set, so it comes with the G33. This is before literally when they just brought out these the new enhanced ones. So this is only for 3 magnification. I think they bought the more powerful ones, which is like 4, 5, and I think they bought an 8 or maybe a 10. I don't know. Haven't looked on their website. It's a flip aside, not like the older ones, which was a button which you push, so you just flip it aside. And this Eotech is a night vision compatible one because I run nods and it works for me. This was my first build, which got me into gas guns, and it's one of my favorite builds. Just by pulling it out today, just brought back so many great memories. I've had this gun for over 10 years now, maybe more. I've had my fair share of problems, but what I tend to do is build more uppers and keep the lowers, so then I could transition between them for different types of loadouts and looks, and if I've got any problems I can go from one another, do a trial and error to find out which is the problem, what's the problems. Before anyone says, the bolt is the same bolt which I had in my Mark 18, it's a skeletonized one which I use again. They brought out this new type of MPass. The old MPass is junk. I repeat, it is junk. People keep saying it's great. No, it's not. Look online. People are going to say it's crap because they keep unwinding themselves. So I've just gone with the original rocket, the factory rocket that's inside, that came with the plastic nozzle, and then put one of the restricting discs in front of it, and now I've got a solid constant FPS coming out of it. Well, I can't really say constant because it's gas, but it sucks because right now the weather in the UK is around 20 degrees, it's sunny and we can't even go play, and it's killing me because I really want to go outside and shoot my gun and I can't. The most I can do is shoot in my backyard, do some target practice or transition drills, and that's pretty much as it is. I hope you like this video. I know it's a quick one. We are limited on content, what we can really talk about or what we can do, because none of us are really going out or we can't really airsoft. But we will try keep updating as much as we can. If you did like this video, please subscribe to our channel, our Facebook group. All links and all will be down. Subscribe and like, and we'll keep in touch as much as we can with new content. But once again, please stay safe out there. We are in a pandemic, and the last thing we want is people spreading this virus. Thank you again, and until next time, guys.
Engaging enemies in close proximity to civilian dwellings at this time. Out.